So that's the township.
Yeah.
Waikarishire.
That's right.
Waikarishire.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
So our property line goes. You see that hay feeder?
Got it. Yep.
Just to the right, there's that tree. That's our property line.
Yep.
And it goes to those near where that red house is, where that group of
Yes.
trees is. Then it goes down to where that red container is, and that house, and then down to the road.
Got it.
So yeah, from there to here is basically what I have to graze with block.
22 acres of yours, and the rest is lease, bringing up to about 65.
Yeah.
And two blocks.
Yeah.
And you have to put up with the council being next door growing gorse.
Yeah.
Gorse and pine trees.
Yeah.
Mount Cass is that way. Yep.
Yeah, you can't see it from here. It's
Just on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
That's awesome, isn't it? That's awesome.
Pretty incredible. That is Frog Rock, the furthest limestone that you can see. It's known as Frog Rock. So if you're driving towards it, you can see the shape of a frog. So when you go out the other way, have a look at that.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, there's a little train station up on the hill that says Frog Rock beside it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a train that goes from Waiparra to Waikarishire. That's the old. It used to be an old coal train.
Oh, yes.
Now it's just a Sunday. Tourist train.
Cool.
And it's real. Yeah, it's real cool.
Very cool. That's awesome, isn't it? What a view.
These are my pride and joy, I suppose you'd call them. The ones that I've called away from, and there's a Mountain Cass ram in here as well.
Hey, girls. How many ewes in here?
21.
Huge sheep station like my place.
Yeah. I can't have many, but I try to have quality. I don't know where that ram's at.
Just park up. Handbrake on.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get right here with us.
Oh, I think that's him.
There he is, yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
You can tell which one's him.
There he is. They're doing well in this rough block, aren't they?
They love it. They do better over here than they do on the fertilized stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's amazing how you can put animals into quite a rough area. We have to get in and they forage but there's shade as well. They can get out of the weather, they can get out of the hot sun, and they really flourish.
This property is outstanding. Like I said, I don't pay a dime for it. And yeah, it's not ideal because it's covered in gorse, but it is good for sheep.
Nice and quiet too. They're not disappearing on us, which is lovely.
They're about 7 years old now.
Oh, you got some 7-year-old girls, yeah?
Yeah, and they're the yellow tags.
Okay, so this girl right in the front here.
Yeah.
She's one of the old girls.
And then they get a year younger with the blue tag, and then green, and then purple.
And it's a purple, yep.
Yeah.
Why Wiltshires?
Easycare.
Just suited you?
Yeah, my dad was a cattle rancher in Montana.
Yes.
And cattle ranchers and sheep farmers don't get along in the States.
Not so much.
He called sheep range maggots. Yeah. So the only reason I got sheep was to complement my cattle, to graze where the cattle don't, and I don't know. I just coming to New Zealand, I thought, yeah, I need to try sheep. And I didn't want to be leaning over sheep, as they say.
Yeah.
I wanted to have it so you just have everything good about them and not the hard work.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we got into them. And then, yeah, the first year we sort of lost hope a little bit because we had trouble with lambing.
Oh, yeah?
And that was only because we were paying too much attention to them. We weren't letting them do their thing. We were treating them like cattle. If you see something wrong, you intervene. But we soon learned that Wiltshire are quite shy when they're lambing, so you have to watch from a distance with binoculars.
Yeah,
they've pulled down something, haven't they?
yeah. There's a broom bush in there. Though. That's
Did
today's menu.
Did you see how she pulled it down?
No,
She used her chest and circled it.
Yeah.
And pulled it down. But that's why they do so good on this rough stuff, isn't it? They can browse on other things besides grass.
So I found when I first got mine with lambing, because they weren't friendly enough for me to go around them, that I struggled a little bit. But after some bit of time, and now they're used to me, I can walk up to them. So that's one of my criteria.
They'll probably be like that now. But I still watch them from a distance with binoculars.
I shepherd mine so I don't have to shepherd them going forward, so I can get rid of those ones that have problems. In this environment, the ones that have problems aren't going to rear a lamb.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. And that's actually how commercial sheep farming works. And hey, you're not a commercial farmer. You're a lifestyle block owner, but you're also striving to have really good, strong sheep, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
So where did your initial ewes come from?
They came from Paul Farrell. I don't know if you've ever met him.
I haven't met Paul.
He is in Cust.
Okay.
He's really into his Wiltshires as well.
Yeah.
And they're very, very good quality from what I could see. And he's like me. He'll spend a lot of money on a ram. Well, he spent a lot of money on a ewe.
Yes.
He likes quality even though he's got low numbers, same as me.
Yep.
I try not to be a typical lifestyle block owner because my dad was a rancher, you know. I don't want to have scruffy sheep and scruffy cows. I want to have quality stuff.
Yeah.
I can only have a few, so they need to be good quality.
Yep. Where do you hope your flock to sit? What sort of numbers do you hope to have? This is about where it is.
I'll probably get up to more like 60 ewes, I would say, because I've got a bit more land now.
Yes. Because you've just got that additional lease, haven't you? So
yeah.
It might give you a bit of extra.
Trying to balance the cattle and the sheep right now. I don't want to overstock. I'm still learning what the place will take because we've had a really good summer, like I said. So obviously this year I could have probably had 200 sheep on here, but next year it might be totally different. So I'm just trying to get a feel for what it'll take. But you can see there's still plenty of grass here, and they're still, pushing broom down, and yeah, they just love it.
They want to push in. There's still plenty of feed here, and yeah, if I was to body condition score these ewes, I think I would be at the top end of the scale.
Yeah, they're heavy.
But at the end of the, there's a ewe up here that's probably pushing the top end of the limits, but most of them are actually where you'd want healthy sheep to be.
These younger ones, those like the purple tags they had lambs as lambs.
Yes.
So they're back in good condition. I think they're not top end, but they're in good condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're lovely. And they're nice and calm. I just like how they're just here.
Yeah.
Quite happy to have us present. How are they in the yards?
Very good. Yeah.
Do you just run them through the cattle yards?
Yeah.
Because you've got beautiful cattle yards down there.
Yeah, I just use the race in the cattle yards to do everything with them. I just, put my knee up against them if I need to put a tag in them or vaccinate them.
So you've got Cass rams, both a Cass ram here and a Cass ram lamb.
Yeah, and that's the first year I've done that. I had, don't put me on camera saying I can't remember the guy's name now. I had his ram, and I still have his ram. The guy that does a lot of the eczema research he's down the way. He used to be at Mount Cass.
Andrew Hurd.
Yes, that's it. I've got one of his rams.
Yep.
But it's being leased by another guy that I've sold some ewes to last year in the township. And I'm not in love with that ram. Okay. So don't show that to anybody.
Oh, but at the end of the day, just because it doesn't mean that someone has bad rams. It's just it doesn't suit what you're doing, or and you're also learning on how to choose animals, because that's kind of how we, that's how our friendship started, wasn't it? You were asking me about different rams.
Right, yeah.
I probably should say what I'm doing, eh? I hope you're okay with the camera being on.
I am.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
This is Doug, and Doug, because of my involvement on the sheep groups, and then my little YouTube channel, Doug reached out to me. He asked some questions about rams, and we've built a friendship. And I think the internet is amazing. I also think the internet is incredibly crap. But one of the amazing things about it is when we use it to say, Doug, I'm in the area, I'm going to come say hello.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love the story about how, you know, you wanted somewhere to go in the world. You and your wife were looking for somewhere. And this was a place that both of you could be.
Yeah.
And that's cool. And then, you know, your easycare sheep, well, Wiltshire sheep, and your red poll cattle. Why the red poll cattle?
Well, when I was in England, I was stationed there in the Air Force. I used to drive by a herd of red poll cattle every day on my way back and forth to work.
Oh, yes.
And the red poll cattle came from that area, the Norfolk-Suffolk borders in England. And there's a place called Euston Estate that has the most spectacular herd of red poll cattle I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. They just look, every one of them is top notch. Yeah. The calves come out beautiful, the bulls, I mean, everything about them is just top notch. And because I grew up on a cattle ranch, I missed being around cattle. So I would literally stop and just watch the cows. And I said to Sharon, my wife, I said, someday I'll have my own herd of red poll cattle. And luckily, when we came here and settled, there was red poll cattle here.
You managed to find some. That was cool. Yeah. That's awesome, you know?
Yeah. And now I'm trying to do the same thing I'm doing with Wiltshire sheep and just have the best cattle I can. I can only have a few, so I want to have the best quality that I can.
And I think from your point of view, because it isn't your main income, we share another interest in mechanical, aviation engineer, car mechanic, and boats and other stuff. So this isn't the main income, so you can afford to go out and pay a little bit more for a ram.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, and it's because you want to, not because you have to. There's not a total financial reason for doing so. But at the same time, when you go to sell animals, there is a market for really good lifestyle type sheep raised in this environment that are quiet, that you can have up on a hill like this.
Yes,
because
for sure.
I have people who buy commercial ewes, and commercial ewes are good, but you put them on a lifestyle block and they're at the back end of the paddock. There's no joy in that if you've got a lifestyle block. You want to have sheep that are like this, that you can come up here, you can bring your chair up here, you could sit here with your book and read while your sheep just interact around you.
That's right.
And that's, you know, you want to interact and say hello. And so I sell quite a lot of sheep myself into that situation where people want to have friendly sheep and come up, and I get my red bucket out and they come running over, and it teaches the other sheep to be quiet as well. Yeah. Friendly.
Well, we have a rental cabin, as I said, through Canopy Camping Escapes, and especially when they have lambs, we love bringing guests. You can tell when guests are interested in the farm because we greet all of our guests, and some of them just want you to go away. Yeah. But a lot of them will sit and chat to you about farming and how much land you have and what kind of animals you have. And so those sort of people, if I have the time, I offer them a farm tour. Yeah. And I get my bucket, like you said, and I bring some sheep nuts up, and I let them feed the sheep, and I let them interact with the sheep, and it's good for everybody. It's good for the people that aren't out on the farm to get to know, this is where their meat comes from. It's good for the sheep because they get to be around people, and as you said, they learn to be quieter and tolerate people. Awesome. So yeah, it's a win-win for everything.
And then they say, how much can I pay you? And you're like, well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing it because I like to show people and share.
Yeah, I don't charge them for it. I just do it with people, like I said, people that are interested, that I could tell no kid and have an interest in it. Yeah. Otherwise, if they're not interested, then why should I bother? But yeah.
How many lambs go into your freezer each year?
Oh, probably 3. But I actually tend to use my old rams more than anything.
Are you sausages,
because I eat a lot of mince.
Yeah, right.
And they actually make really good mince, because we use a lot of mince for like spaghetti bolognese and burritos and Mexican food. And once you season it, you don't know where it comes from. You can't tell the difference between beef and ram mince.
Right.
Yeah. So I tend to, I'll sell more lambs to friends and that, and usually just use the rams myself.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love lamb.
Yeah.
I love lamb. Okay, and I love hogget. I like mutton. I like the whole lot.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. And people go, what age should we kill the lamb? I'm like, let's do one at 3 months. let's do it 5 months and 8 months and 10 months and a year. And I eat quite a lot, as you can, but I've got family. You share with your family.
That's right.
That's what it's all about, you know, getting this out there and enjoying the produce that we grow ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and actually, parting with old rams can be hard. Finding people that they've got very little value.
They do, yeah.
They've probably got far more value in mince.
They do. For me, they do anyway. Yeah, I used to try and sell them or give them to somebody, and I thought, why should I give them away? Why don't I fill my freezer with them?
Yeah. I managed to swap one of mine for a fallow deer hunt.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah. So Minty went for that, and it's fantastic to see. How lovely. I love this environment. It's absolutely fantastic. Ah, cool. Right. We probably should get going.
Yeah. So this is our cabin.
Oh, this is cool, isn't it?
So Sharon and I built this ourselves. Like, we built it from the ground up. And we built it because we weren't living here. It was our smoko room to start with. And then when we moved on the property, it was just sat here and we didn't know what to do with it. So some friends of ours suggested we put it on canopy camping.
Yeah.
And the cool, actually, before we go inside, I'll show you what everybody loves.
Oh, they've got your bath. Sit outside.
And we built this here because it's in an old rotten rock quarry to get out of the northwest.
Well, this is exactly what I suggested up on the hill for your own house.
Yeah, that's what I was
Whack a
saying.
big half circle out.
Yeah.
And no one with binoculars can see me walking around naked while I'm having a bath. Not that they'd want to. Wouldn't be much to see.
But the bench and the hillside and the mountain views. And
Yeah.
my son proposed to his now wife right there in front of that bench.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just show you that.
It's like an igloo. It gets a whole lot bigger when you look inside.
And it's got a full bathroom with a shower and everything in it as well.
All right.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's 100% off grid.
And do you find that this complements your mini operation?
Yes. Oh yeah. This is a very good income earner for the farm. It's busy every weekend and a lot of times during the week.
Yeah, wow. And you can see why. When it's you can just see the attention to detail, and it's lovely and clean, and it's an awesome view.
Yeah.
Everything, it's just lovely, isn't it? And this was a smoker room.
Yeah, it originally was built as a smoker room, and it was much more masculine than this. But because it's a guest cabin now, it's been totted up a bit, as you can.
We see this on so many farms though as well these days.
Yeah,
we're seeing this, and it's the aspect of having animals around and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, you have to show the sign at the end of the house. I don't know if you saw that. Speaking of animals and here.
Oh yes, absolutely. This is very cool, very, very cool, and it's very sheltered in here.
So when we built this, it was down on the ground. You can't tell, it's up in the air now, but when we built this, it was originally for us, and then the council, because we started renting it out at Airbnb and then canopy camping, the council got involved and shut us down. Well, tried to shut us down, but they told us we needed to put it on wheels if we wanted to keep it.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't comply with the rules.
It's on wheels.
So we've got to put it on wheels, and it's the same thing on wheels, and now it complies.
So stupid.
Thank you very much,
I spent
council.
Thousands putting it on wheels. Luckily, when we built it, I just put it on these. It was sitting on just 4x4 skids,
Yeah.
and so it was easy enough to get a crane underneath it.
Yeah,
But
well.
it's 5.5 tons. This cabin.
Right.
It wasn't an easy lift, and it wasn't easy to get a trailer built that was heavy enough to hold it.
Right. Yep. I feel like when I'm traveling in America. So you've really made it feel like home, because if you change some of the plants, you could pretend that this is America, couldn't you?
I suppose. I'm not trying to though.
But that's
I'll tell you what. I spent most of my adult life in England.
Oh, yes.
I spent 17 years in England.
For military service, yeah. But it does, that it gets that feel. But we have that around the world when we travel. There's all these cool things we see, and we could pretend to be elsewhere. Lovely.
Go into its head.
Oh, so you did have horns?
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing a picture of big trophy antlers. Like I get in trouble for calling them antlers. So we had big horns on them.
Yeah.
So you had some horn Wiltshires.
Yeah.
And one had issues, so you've gone to the polled.
Yeah, well, I had both. I had horned and polled, and I loved the way the horned looked on the hill. They're amazing because you saw the rocks up on the hill.
Yeah.
The sheep would stand up on the rocks, and they just look natural. They look like they're at home, you know. And like, yeah, some of the ewes, you know, they got the short horns. Mm-hmm. They're easy to deal with because you can grab a hold of them quite easily, but they also get caught in the fences and. Yeah, right. And then you get the young rams, and they battle with each other, and they get their little nubs into each other's heads, and
they battle without horns, and it just makes it worse when they've got horns.
It does.
I don't like when you're working with them and they're in the yards, and their little pricks go on the inside thighs of your inside of your thighs.
Yeah. And
they just turn you into pincushions. Yeah.
No, I do love them. They look right, and I think they're the true Wiltshire. Yeah. But yeah, they're just not manageable. You really need a place that has like a 7-wire fence, not netting fences, or
netting,
yeah, so they can put their heads through the fence without getting caught up in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did a lot of. You probably didn't see it, but all of my fences have a bottom hot wire with outriggers to keep them from doing that. I spent a lot of time and money doing that because I think I said to you I was a fencer, so I know how to do it, but it still costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of time. Yeah. And I really tried to keep the horned ones here for a long time, but it got to be too much.
Could you find stock? Could you find breeding stock?
That's the other thing. It's hard to find stuff
good
that's
breeding
not
stock.
Inbred.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with inbred stock, and I'd love to help that, but
now you still put your rams in bread. You cook it in the pan and then you put it
that's right.
in bread. Right, I better get going.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you.
Somebody coming to buy some hay, so yeah.
Great to see you, and I will have to return.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll make sure I have some more time, and we'll come back and spend a bit more time chatting and have some dinner and have something to eat,
That's right.
and maybe take use of your accommodations.
All right, sounds
good. Good one. Thanks, mate.
Right.
Take care.
See ya.
There's your ram lamb up in here. So, where did your ram lamb come from?
He came from Mount Cass.
He's a Mount Cass ram lamb. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
I sat next to Dave at the Sheep Breeders' Conference.
He's a nice fella.
Yep. Yeah. I'm hoping to catch up with him tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
They look really well grown. You've done very well.
They were born in August, September.
Yeah, they've grown very, very well.
Yeah, we've had an excellent season, as people have probably told you.
Yeah.
But now it's getting this is very dry for this time of year. I know there's a lot of moisture left from summer, but normally we've had a lot of rain by now.
Yeah. So sheep appreciate the dry.
They do.
They do very, very well in these sorts of conditions where there's only just enough moisture to grow sufficient grass to feed them.
Yeah.
So they actually really, really do thrive. Like these. Lots of stuff they don't want to eat though.
Oh yeah, this down here is all because you feed cows down here. The top stuff is way better quality. You can see where they've eaten and where they haven't.
Yeah.
I usually top this if I'm not so busy. You see some of the ewe lambs in there that I wouldn't keep normally.
Yeah, you've got your woolly ones.
Yeah.
So those friends ones.
I would have normally gotten rid of a lot of those.
Yeah, but
I only had 12 originally that I picked out.
Yep.
But they'll probably be all right. They'll probably shed in their second year because all of my ewes shed. I don't keep anything that doesn't shed. Sorry about that. This property's a little bit scary to drive around.
You take a little bit to scare me.
Okay. There's my red bull. He's a rising 2-year-old. His paddock mate is last year's bull calf. Sheep owner
in the neighbours. Oh, they come and say hello.
Don't forget what's beneath the concrete. There's
how many cows have you got?
I've got 17 total.
Right.
So yeah, these are a couple of young heifers, a steer, and there'll be a couple of Murray gray steers in here that I'm raising for meat. An old cow that was empty. I'm gonna give her another chance.
She's lucky, isn't she?
She's one of Sharon's favorite cows. So
She's very lucky.
she's very lucky. Normally I don't give her another chance. Yeah,
So this is yours?
This is the neighbors. That's why there's gorse over
No, we're on the neighbours.
I don't allow gorse to grow like this on my property. And he doesn't want me to spread it.
Huh?
He likes that it shelters things.